And we have some breaking news right now. A federal judge has ruled that a lawyer for former President Donald Trump must provide additional testimony before a federal grand jury that's investigating Trump's handling of classified documents. Sources familiar with the matter told ABC News. Our Catherine Falders is here with more. Catherine, what can you tell us about this?
So, Terry, we don't have the details of this ruling. Important to note that all of this is happening under seal. So we're getting this information from sources, given that this has to do with grand jury proceedings. But this is significant in the sense that this is a lawyer for Trump who has been representing Trump in the classified documents probe. Now, DOJ has subpoenaed this lawyer, and they wanted him, Evan Corcoran, to speak before the grand jury. Now, what happened is Corcoran went into the grand jury, our sources told us, and essentially claimed attorney-client privilege. He wouldn't answer their question. So DOJ then asked the judge to pierce that attorney-client privilege, which is a really high bar. And how they did this was under what they called the crime fraud exception. And that is really important here because this indicates that the judge thought that there was enough evidence of this so-called crime fraud exception to pierce attorney-client privilege, meaning that legal services could have potentially been rendered by Corcoran in the commission of a crime. So a significant ruling ordering Corcoran to appear before the grand jury again and actually answer their questions. But at the same time, this isn't like we're going to see him walk through the door tomorrow or next week. It's likely that the Trump folks, at least that what we're hearing from sources close to Trump, it's likely that the Trump team will attempt to stay this pending appeal. So they're likely to appeal it.
That was very well put, Catherine. Thank you for that. And I'll just follow up, if I may. Yeah, obviously the crime fraud exception says that if the attorney-client privilege is shielding what might be a crime, it doesn't hold. So what this does is really, as you say, advance the investigation. Now investigators can hear from the lawyer under oath what Donald Trump wanted to do about these classified docs. Any reaction at this point?
No reaction at this point, at least from Trump. His team hasn't released any statement on this, so I'm told they're working on something to release here. But exactly what you just said about all these crimes, I mean, we reported exclusively yesterday on this lawyer in particular from inside the investigation. And one of the things that they're very focused on is one particular phone call that occurred on June 24th between Corcoran and Trump, which, Terry, was the same day that a subpoena was issued to the Trump Organization for surveillance footage that later showed aides moving boxes out of that storage room. And why this is important is because the backdrop of all of this was that this lawyer, with another Trump lawyer, certified in a statement to the Department of Justice, all the documents that are classified at Mar-a-Lago, you have them. There's nothing more to see here. So this is really, all the pieces of this are really at the center of this investigation and of alleged obstruction. The government has alleged that Trump tried to hide these documents. So the testimony of Corcoran is extremely significant, and it would appear that federal investigators, based on what we reported yesterday, Terry, about that specific phone call, and based on Howell's ruling, it would appear that they have a lot of information, potentially phone records, that implicate some sort of criminal activity.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.